When you throw a boomerang, it goes out and it comes right back, just like an echo. When you speak out in the canyon and you hear that echo come back, well, can I convince you that the universe is the same way? How you doing? My name's David, and I am a mindfulness coach and a spiritual teacher and a Kung Fu and Tai Chi master. And today I want to talk about the law of the universe, that what goes out must come back. So as we talked about, the idea of like an echo. See, think about this. As you're walking down those canyons and you're looking up at the size of them and you're speaking really loud and that echo's coming back. Well, that's the same way it is when you walk around this world. And everywhere you look, whether in your mind or in your speech, you're giving it meaning. You're sending it out. And what you send out then comes back to you. Not later, but in that moment, just like the echo. It comes back now. And it will continue coming back. And it creates momentum. So as you look around your world right now, even wherever you're looking at this video, and you look at the things on the wall or the inanimate objects around you, you'll see that each one is coming back to you. As you look at them, it'll come back to you with some kind of meaning of what it is. Now, it looks like the meaning is coming from the object. But I can assure you, it's like a mirror. If you go look in your mirror, you'll see it looks like that mirror. Someone who doesn't, never seen it before is like, wow, they're looking right back at me. No, and just like those objects, all the meaning that's coming back to you, regardless of what it is coming from you. So as you look around the world and hear it speak to you, it is indeed your belief system that you are putting out that's coming back. Now that's helpful because if it's the object, and as you would look at that, cold mug of, some kind of drink and reminds you of something, you say, oh, I love the cold, or that mug's going to be like this, or this reminds me of this. It's coming from you, not from the mug. Someone else looks at that mug, they're going to see it completely different. The mug is not giving you anything. You're doing it all. Then now you'll start by using that scenario. You'll say, is it possible that as I look at my body, it's coming from me and not the body? Is it possible as I look at this person over here that it's not coming from them, but it's coming from me? And this is part of the journey of awakening. Think about awakening. What does that mean? It's a dream. What does a dream mean? It's all you. It's all you. And the more you recognize that you are giving everything you see its meaning. The best way to look at it is those of you that have seen Mystery Science Theater. If not, it's just an audience and they turn the volume down and it's like some alien, so to speak, and they're watching a movie in a movie theater, and they're putting all the words in the people's voices, and they make it all funny, and they create a whole new story because the sound, they can't hear it. The sound is down. And it's just like that out in the world. As you look at the things in front of you right now, and I encourage you, take a look at them. That's your meaning that's coming back, not that thing. It's you that's given it what it is. And if it's coming back to you in a negative way or triggering something inside you, then you are doing that to yourself. And part of this journey, I assure you, is realizing you're doing it to yourself. And if it's that way for that mug or that picture or your shoes or your shirt, then it's going to be that way for the people in your life too. Isn't it? And the more we recognize, wow, this meaning is indeed coming from me. That's amazing. I love that. Because now, can I give it new meaning? Because what goes out comes back. Because the reality is let's say if I look at my shoe and I say, oh, you are this and this and this, I am the source, I am the cause, and it's going to be the effect, and I have to receive it back because all thought has feeling. So how I look at the shoe, notice as you look out into the world, regardless of the meaning that comes back to you from it, there's a feeling that's elicited from it, right? You have to feel it too. Thought and feeling are together. They are one. And if it's something you don't like, Now you get to feel that negative emotion. You get to feel that negative thought of something I don't like. But you're the one who's giving it meaning. You're the one who's deciding not to like it. Can you see how silly this is? I'm not going to like it, or I'm not going to like you, or I'm not going to like that. So I can feel bad because I'm the source of it. And nothing leaves its source. There's nothing outside of you. You are all that is. So as you give something meaning, it's got to come back to you. And that's the idea of the law. The law is there simply because there's nothing outside of you. So you are the meaning of everything. We are much more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. You are awareness itself. You are consciousness, and you are love in this body. And when you decide to give something outside of you, which is part of you, energetically and spiritually speaking, a meaning other than yourself, other than love, then you must get that back. And as it comes back to you, you'll no longer love in this body. Now you're fear in this body, and now you're anger in this body, or now you're small in this body. Do you see? And just like when you look out there right now, and it looks like that cup is telling me, and that picture is telling me, it's the same thing. That mirror comes back to you, and now you feel small, and most importantly, now there's no longer a cause and effect. You are not the cause. I'm not the cause. I'm the victim. I'm the effect. You're the perpetrator. You're the cause. Can you see how that works? Now all of a sudden we switch ourselves from being the cause to the effect. The world's the cause, the body's the cause, the cup's the cause, the picture's the cause. I'm the effect. When in reality, we cannot switch that around. It's just you have created a cause that doesn't match the divine essence that you are, and it cannot leave its source. So as you look out in the world, it's going to tell you the meaning that you're giving it. This is so important. This has helped me tremendously in my experience, because as I listened, it'll tell me the belief system that I got going on. As I look at that person and say, I don't like them this way, that's telling them the meaning that I'm giving them. Why am I giving them that meaning? What is it about me that wants to give them that meaning? Why can't I give them another meaning? Why can't I see them as healed instead of sick? Why can't I see them as abundant instead of poor? You see, I get to choose. Why can't I see them as wise instead of stupid or dumb? You see, and I get to feel that stupid and dumb back, and I get to feel that smallness back, and then I blame them, because that's what the ego mind does. It projects it out, and then so you can feel it back. And then that separation then goes into the body and separates the body and causes mind activity, right? So the more we understand it, it's coming from you. You are the source. You are the cause, not the effect. Sit with that. I am the cause, not the effect. So as that world is coming back to me, it's letting me know what I'm giving it. Can I give it a new meaning? Interesting. I believe I can. Can I see it where I want it to be instead of where it is? Can I see this person is doing better instead of worse? Can I see my body healing instead of getting worse? You see, can I look out and see connection instead of separation? Can I have compassion for that person? And can I give them mercy instead of trying to attack them or punish them? Do you see? That's the idea of grace, right? Jesus said we're no longer under the old law, we're under grace. Why did he say this? Because he knew that each one of you are the source of your creations. So as you see it, you have to experience it in the form of an effect. So why not give it grace, if not just for your own sake? As you look out at those people and those search situations in life, give them grace so you can feel better. Otherwise, you have to hold on to their sins. Can you see how this works? You are the source of your life. Give your life grace. Give your life forgiveness. See it in a new way so you can experience it back to you in a new way, because that's the law. What you put out comes back. Everything is neutral. You are the source of it. And how you see it is how it's going to come back to you and how you're going to experience it. It never, ever leaves its source. So why not be kind? Why not be gentle? And while we're at it, trust and have faith that, boy, Dave, if that's bad out there, how can I just watch it? Because you're going to give it over to the Divine Father that's going to take care of it. Have faith and trust in the divine nature of this world. Have trust and faith in what you cannot see, but what you can feel deep within your heart. So you can let it go and allow it and take your mark off of it so you don't have to feel guilty every time you look at it. And what I've learned in my own experience is the more you give the meaning to the world on purpose, the better you feel about your creations, the more you're going to understand you are the creator of your experience. You are giving everything meaning as that Mystery Science Theater. What words are going to come out of their mouth? How are you going to see them? How are you going to see their future? How are you going to judge their past? These are all questions you get to decide, nobody else. You get to decide they are beautiful. You get to decide that they are divine in nature. You get to decide that they are strong or courageous or powerful or lovely. And as you judge, you will therefore be judged yourself. You see, and as you release them and forgive them, you will release and forgive yourself. Because you are attached to your creative world. And as you give it new meaning, you will feel it back yourself. So go forth. Recognize this law. Don't let it get you stuck anymore. Give everything you cannot understand and control over to the divine essence of all that we are. And from your perspective, see it anew. Because that is the only journey we can really do here, is to let go of that judgment we've been holding on to for so long, not knowing it's coming back to us tenfold. And instead see it in a new way. Innocence, forgiveness, letting go of judgment, and then reaping the benefits yourself. Letting go of that guilt, letting go of that contraction, seeing the world where you want it to be instead of where it is. This is a journey of perception, guys. Perception. Seeing what you can't see with your eyes, but you can feel very much so with your heart and with your light. Shine light upon it, and you will shine light upon yourself. As always, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share this conversation with you, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to receive clarity from this conversation. Of course, it is up to you what you receive. Hit the like button if this speaks to you. Subscribe, share, and keep the comments coming. I love to hear what's going on in each one of your lives as well. And as always, my unconditional love and appreciation.